sensational singer with hits like Fight Song and Broken Glass, Rachel Platten. Let's get started with Matt Lauer and his wife Annette, seen separately, both without their wedding rings. The former Today Show co-anchor and his wife of 19 years were both photographed in the Hamptons yesterday, just a week after Lauer was fired over sexual misconduct allegations. Have you ever taken off your wedding ring in anger?
Oh. Goody, goody. Actually, I've thrown so many rings away. I was so dramatic when I was younger. I flushed one down a hotel toilet. What? Oh, yeah. I threw one up at a tour bus window, out of a limo window. I was so dramatic. And then my husband said to me, carry on, because I'll just keep getting you cheaper and cheaper. And then I'm like,
That's good.
okay.
I'll put an end to that.
Yeah. I've done it once. It was like right when we first got married, and I kind of forgot like I was married. Not forgot, but just that first big argument. I was like, I'm leaving, and I was like, I'm married. Oh, I forgot. Like, and I took it off for like a millisecond, and I was like, oh, that feels wrong, and I put it back on.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's growing up.
It's growing up.
I have never, in 13 years, I've never taken off this wedding band since it was put on.
Wow.
And we have it engraved inside with like the date and our initials. I don't even know if it's like worn off because I've never taken it off.
I love that.
Ever.
I love that.
What about you, Rachel?
I'll like absentmindedly take it off, but never in anger. But I'll do other things in fights with my husband that's, you know, just as bad. Like, but maybe not as bad as taking off.
Like what?
Yeah.
Threaten to.
Threaten? No, not even threaten. I'll just like say cruel things to win a fight. And he's taught me like don't fight to win.
Yeah, he's smart. He's right.
Fight in a way that's healthy and productive for your relationship.
No, he's right. My husband taught me that lesson early on. He said, let's never say something to the other person that we will regret, because you can't take it back. You just can't.
Yes.
And that was...
Yeah, I never took off my wedding ring because water retention and excessive sodium. My finger was so swollen, I couldn't get it off.
You tried,
Okay,
but you
you want me to tell you? You don't like my Christmas orange?
No, leave
My
it.
Christmas orange?
No, it's pretty.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Next time we come back from break, I'm gonna have something different on, and we'll try something else. But I like it.
I like it. Well, meanwhile, the New York Post is reporting that Matt Lauer won't be going back to work anywhere, anytime soon. In the statement he made after his Today Show termination, Lauer said repairing the damage of his actions is now his full-time job. A source tells Page Six that Lauer just wants to be a regular Joe, play golf, and has no intention of, quote, mounting a Billy Bush-style comeback campaign. If he wanted to make a comeback, do you think Matt Lauer could?
I don't know if I'm like seeing this a different way to everybody else, but it's sort of, I mean, I've never met the man, don't know him, whatever, but anyway, it just seems that he wasn't liked very much. It just seems, yeah, I just got the vibe that nobody said, oh God, he's such a great guy and this is terrible. You wouldn't have expected this. You know how Charlie was like...
Charlie Rose.
Yeah, everybody just adored him.
I see what you're saying.
Do you know what I'm saying? And everybody was kind of like let down by him. He didn't owe us anything, but we were let down by him because we held him to such high esteem. And I don't get that with Matt. Maybe I'm reading it wrong.
No, I agree. I agree. I don't feel like I heard those things. Like, no, but I agree with you. And I didn't think about it until you just said that. I think with him, though, it's, you know, everybody deserves to right a wrong. And I think it's just too early to tell. Personally, I just think it's too early to tell if he can make a comeback. I think obviously he learned a great life lesson, and hopefully he will, you know, atone for his sins. You know,
I just can't get over the sex toys somehow.
I know that's a bit. It's a bit much.
But I heard that the therapist brought that does some, well, this some of it was his and some of it was the sex therapist that was coming to be on the show.
There was
that it
So
wasn't
he
all
was giving
his.
away freebies? That's
Well, yes, the
nasty.
sex therapist that was coming. This is the way I heard it. I was having dinner somewhere.
Okay.
Very nice. And I was ear hustling at the next table. Yes. But they looked like they were somebody. So, and I heard that it was somebody else's stuff that they had brought it. He had it. But anyway, if Roman Polanski can still make movies and Mel Gibson still make movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger, remember Arnold Schwarzenegger's supposed to be so bad and everything, they can still, I think it's going to take a lot of time. He's going to have to be really contrite. He's going to have to do something. And I think he should take it, if he wants to try to come back and show he really makes men, I know this is going to sound weird, but he needs to work in a very, very subordinate position and possibly for a very powerful woman so he can understand it.
Oh, I like that.
Well, comedian Sarah Silverman recently emceed a Hollywood breakfast filled with powerful women and a few men, including Justin Timberlake. She took aim at a sexist question reporters often ask.
I love that this room is just filled with powerful women and Justin Timberlake, of course. If you tell anyone what was said today, you will be killed. But I'm sure you understand that. I am in total awe of everyone here today, especially the mothers. I don't know how you do it. To quote every red carpet interview you've ever had, can women have it all? How do you balance your lives as working moms? When was the last time a man was asked how he manages it all as a working dad? Have you ever even heard someone talk about or even mention the words working dad? Justin, I don't know how you do it as a working dad. Men really can have it all.
All right. Why do you think women get asked this question and men don't?
I don't know. I mean, it is annoying. It's an annoying question. I don't know. Men don't get asked that, and I don't know why.
I know why.
It's judgment, isn't it? Well, sometimes we judge each other. Like, I've heard from friends of mine who have children, when they drop their kids off at school and they have to go to work, some of the other women who stay home with their kids are like, oh, you're leaving your kid? So it's like, I don't know. I don't know where it comes from.
Way bigger expectation for us to be in balance and have our lives in balance.
Yeah.
No one's telling men that they need to balance their work and family life. My dad, for instance, was gone 4 days a week, every week. When I was younger and growing up, he was a consultant. And I can't even imagine what that would have been like if it was my mom gone.
Right. That's true.
And the comments on that.
That's right.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Yeah.
I think, look, it is a sexist question, and it's a statement on society. But I think when asked that as a working mom, which I am, in some ways, asking that question is a compliment because it's making the assumption, like, you're doing this and that at your job, at the talk. And it's making the assumption that I'm doing all the heavy lifting as well at home. There's that assumption. And that's a fact, by the way. No, I'm kidding.
But there is a recent study that less than 2% of the overall number of female respondents said that their partners do the housework. So men aren't doing the housework, according to this study. And 1 in 5 women say that they share the child rearing equally. So it suggests that women are doing most of the multitasking.
I think now, though, there's a new generation of fathers out there that really do more than our generation.
Yes,
they
agreed.
are totally involved. But I honestly think that you can't have everything. I think that something suffers. Somewhere along the line, it's either your job or your children. And for me, if I could do it again, I wouldn't have worked rearing my children. I would have been there for them more than I was. Because I really think you can't have it all. It's impossible. Something has to give.
We'll be right back.